Welcome back to Crusader Season 2 or 2 DLC. We are back as Emperor Ordano, the Sword of the Lord de Cantabria. Last time we left off, we had this complete cluster F here of taking over most. Literally, I looked at this. We are literally 1% away from being able to create. Well, I'm not going to do it, but to create Empire Frankia. That's how much land we just gobbled up. I mean, we had most of Aquitaine, but the Duchy of Bourbon and Thors or whatever it's called up here. And so what I was told, only explanations I got for why I did a war for the de jure war over the Duchy of Bourbon, and it ended up taking all of that, is because this guy who was the King of France, West Francia. That was his primary title other than the kingdom one. So because we de jured that duchy title, for some reason it took all of it. Now before he didn't have this, and he only had the duchy title, and he ended up making the kingdom of West France. Or I think he inherited it through this guy. Somebody he did, I can't remember who. Let's see. He was installed by faction demand, and it was his actual wife that was the queen of that land. So for some reason, I didn't think though that it would take that. I just thought maybe it would take his duchy title away, or at least he had it and we took the land. Now he still has domain over this land. It's just now he's under us, which I just thought maybe it would take the land that was under his duchy and give it to us. Now he only has the county of La Manche, which is in the Duchy of Bourbon. So I guess that's the only way he could do it, because we couldn't make him a vassal if he wasn't, you know what I mean? If this was his only land and he had the Duchy of Bourbon, it would have made him a vassal. Because it's the only land he has, we couldn't take that land and him say take something else. So that was the only explanation I got, is why he became our vassal, because that's part of that duchy, and for him, it would make him our vassal no matter if he was king or not. Which I never knew that. Like, I really didn't want all this. It's just way too much land to deal with. The only good thing though that it did was give us a lot of retinue space. Now, we had 8.4k. Now we have 14.3. We almost double. So we can get us a lot of cavalry. We have a lot of money. We also, I banked 1,000 into our College of Cardinal campaign, because we have this guy here who is the Prince Bishop of Garrod up in France somewhere, now under our area, has become the most likely of our bishops, but there was one guy that was ahead of him. This dude, he's in Italy, in Mantua. So we dumped 1,000 into that. We already had 300 in it, but because that guy was the best candidate out of all this, it was a different guy before, so we needed way more money. So I don't know why the other guy got switched, unless he made it in here, because we only had 3 at first. Now we have 4. So we have one more than Italy, and then there's one from and this is East Francia, and then Croatia. I want to try to like fill up the College of Cardinals with as many like loyal bishops or whatever we have in our land. We still haven't gotten a guy to be cardinal yet. We have this dude's the Pope now. He's 79. His heir is 70, I think. Yeah. So hopefully we can get one of our guys to become cardinal. It doesn't really do much for you, I guess, but and I also made a couple new rules just to, we're not trying to conquer everything. And I got this idea from Alpax, another YouTuber that does Crusader Kings video. He's doing actually a Saintly Scots one. That's where I got the ideas, where we only are going to go to war against people since we've got more than enough land than we needed. I've only really wanted to get Aquitaine. I do kind of want to keep our rivalry with the Carlings, because they're just everywhere. Like, it's us and them now, like, in all of Europe. So, only if they're from a different religion of other than Catholic, or excommunicated, that's the only one we can actually go into an offensive war. Now, I'm still going to do what I wanted to do with the Majesty and get this up to 4, so we can make tributary states out of some of these small guys like him. Just like little people. I'd still want to get, still gonna go with the plan I have before. I still want to get these islands here, because I wanted to get the islands that were around us. Malta, I'm not so, I don't really care too much about. It's a little further away, but in our zone of sea, you know what I mean. That right there is good. I'm not gonna like go for Crete and all the other ones over here. So yeah, and then two, what was the other one I wanted to do? Hmm, I forgot. But yeah, that's the main thing when it comes to war. We're gonna be able to do like crusades, all that shit. If somebody tries to encroach on one of our Catholic brothers, we'll call a holy war or a war to install someone else. But we're not gonna acquire any more land other than inheriting through our kids or whatever. So I don't want to just go on a conquest, playthrough. I don't really like them to get boring, anyways. So now we have to deal with this. We have this land of Bourbon here, just the actual county. I want to give this son land. He's the quick one out of the twins. Now he's younger. He was born second to the other twin, but he just seems like he's gonna be better. Plus he's quick. We need to get him married. Now I have some I picked out already. It's this girl here. So he's gonna marry that one. So we'll go ahead and betroth him to her. Yeah, that's the one I think. Yeah. And then his brother is gonna marry another Bulgarsco because he's the heir to that land. Plus, and Aquitaine, which we're going to make primogeniture because I don't want anybody being able to get enough to make this their empire and take it away from our lands away from us, because the Empire of France is all of Burgundy, Aquitaine, West Francia, and I think whatever this is, like Lotharingia or some shit like that, and Brittany here. So he's gonna get pissed we take Aquitaine. Now Bourbon I'm gonna give to him. What I'm doing too now is because to go with our little rivalry with the Carlings, this guy's our vassal now, but we're gonna go and tell the Pope to excommunicate him because he doesn't really have any bad traits other than being wroth, but he's willing to do it. So that way we'll be able to revoke the kingdom of West Francia, give it to our one son, and that'll take care of that. Our other son, our second oldest son, is already going. His kid's gonna inherit land through. Oh no, that's right. He went to the Knights of Santiago, so that takes him out of it. I forgot all about that. All right, so let's go ahead and have him excommunicated. Pope will say yes. Then we're gonna revoke this. We're gonna give it to our one son. We're gonna give him Bourbon. So now we gotta go and take Aquitaine. We're gonna change this to primogeniture. He's gonna be pissed, but he'll get over it. Then what else did we need to do? We also need to. It's another thing I want to change. I can't remember what it was. We can't change this because we're really getting close to vassal levy reached. So the only thing we can do is get to imperial administration now. We're gonna eventually have to change this to abolish council power when we get enough majesty. You need majesty 5, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. We're working on the next one so we can make tributary states. So that's all there. All right. So let's go ahead and let him take him out. Oh shit! I gotta marry that other kid. So since I'm taking his land from him pretty much, he is gonna end up getting I'm gonna end up betrothing him to a girl that has land. So that way at least his kid will inherit. So let's get her betrothed to him. Alright, decide to accept. They have a bloodline, but it's not gonna do anything. Alright, blessing upon you and your house. The vile excesses of King Garod have no longer be tolerated. We agree that he should be denied communion and be excommunicated. Alright, so now he's really pissed. We have him excommunicated. So now we're in a truce right now, but we can oh, hold on a second. I thought it said because he was excommunicated we could do it. Shit. I might as well lift his communication. How long do we have? We have a truce for 10 years. I'll lift it now. Damn, man, I thought you'd be able to revoke stuff because they're excommunicated. I mean, we can always go back to in 10 years. So we'll just lift it. God damn it. Alright. Well, that didn't work. Alright, he's lifted it. I decided to accept your suggestion. Okay. Gladly lift. Alright. So now, he wants to control the limousine. I guess is how you say it. We're going to give it to him just to make him a little happier now that we got to deal with him for a little bit. Where the hell is it? Alright. Where is this to? Bourbon? Oh no. Alright, so we'll give him that. Duke of Aquitaine. By marriage. But I think I'll make... I don't know. Alright, yeah. You get that. And make him a little less pissy. I already gave him money, that's right. He wants Bourbon, so... Kind of takes away what I wanted to do. I'm gonna give the other kid Aquitaine, I guess, then if we can't get France somehow. But I need to have land for him to have, so he's gonna have to have Bourbon. I'm just afraid if I do this, he's gonna break the betrothal with her, since he's a kid. So I think we're just gonna have to do it. We're gonna eventually start getting over the main limit tax. He's gonna want him as a vassal, which is gonna make a problem. Trying to think of the best way to do this. If I was to give my one son to Vara later when he becomes of age, that'd be another way to do that. This guy's only got one holding, so it isn't like a big deal if I gave him this one. And he has the duchy. I'll just give it to him. Let's see, grant land. I don't really want to give it to him, but I don't want to give it to my kid not being of age yet. We can always revoke later and then give it to him that way. Alright, everything under it. Alright, it's fine. Now he likes us. So, okay. Now we'll go ahead and unpause. There's something that I needed to do. I gotta go into seclusion again. So we'll go ahead and get that over with. Today my seclusion begins. I have selected simple chamber in the palace where I will spend most of my time during the coming months. Within those bare walls, I shall do my prayers, read the Bible, and contemplate my life and actions. We also need to make some of these guys special interest, the Carlins that are in power, just so we know what they're doing. He's a kid, so I can't do that. He likes him too much. Recent requested. Alright. I could swear it's another Carlin. He's not a Carlin. I don't know. The Burgundy one. Now, we're still trying to get Cagliari, or the Duchy of that, whatever it is. Oh, he has 2 duchies. We can't request a claim either because he's Wallard. I cannot make sense of this passage of the Bible. The words are archaic and their meaning are deeply hidden by copious layers of symbolism. It would greatly benefit my spiritual development if I discovered the text essence on my own. Although at this point, perhaps it would be better to ask court chaplain. I'm gonna get a 5% more chance, but we might as well. Alright. Trying to think if any of these kids need something. She sucks. She's good learning, but trying to see who. She's married. They're betrothed now. So I do want to end up giving this one land. He's gonna get the bulk of everything. He got duelist. That's good. Martial isn't that great. Well, it's good, but he's got good personal combat skill. Being proud is not in accordance with the rule of St. Benedict, so I decided to ask court chaplain none other for help. He has happily surprised me, surprised by my request. Together, I think I lost. No, I didn't. Alright. Together we proceeded to unravel the wordings of the passage. With none of his patient guidance, I managed to make sense of it all in the end. So let's go ahead and do this real quick. I thought I was going to lose some of this because I gave that land up, but it's alright. One of these, I'll just keep getting them until we can't. Bam. So we're gonna have 1600 added to this 2800. Nice. Word. So you'll get another 4,400. Alright. I think we need to leave these guys like in a halfway spot because of all this damn land now. I think we'll have them on the. This is how many? 1,600. We'll keep these guys up in the borough. We'll leave these guys down there. Damn, these raiders, man. How many men do you have? 500. Porticale has 7. So we'll raise those guys, and then we'll wait till the morale goes up, and then hit them. Alright, let's go ahead and build some stuff. This one's been looted recently. Militia training ground. I guess. Just nothing else to build there. We have Castle Town to give us more money. I just will put up fortifications for now. Any of these guys gotten castle walls yet? How about Seville? Yes, now we can do training ground on that one. Asturias we already did. Training ground's done. We got barracks. Yeah, I guess we'll do barracks. Let's just keep. We'll wait. Castle wall. We'll do fortifications. What about Navarra? Navarra has. I guess we can do barracks on this one too. Probably next thing I'm gonna do is build up castle towns and all these, just so we can get some more money. I'll do fortifications there and here. All right. Another thing, yeah. We're not going to join any of the Catholic religious cults or societies, whatever you want to call them, unless our character is zealous or becomes zealous. Well, I think it gives it too much an advantage if we join the Benedictine order every roller, because you get, like, for one, you get all that stewardship, plus the temple cost is less, you know. So I just think it'd be better. You really probably won't be part of something like that unless you were zealous. So even if we become zealous later, then we can. All right. Today has been a day of new insights and revelations. In my seclusion, I've had plenty of time to think about my actions, my life, and my place in this world. Things I've never thought about before suddenly became so clear. Alright. What can we do? We have five now. Factions, we have somebody's trying to make my niece. This guy wants so much money. He wants independence, of course. Ah, man, these Dukes of Barcelona have been a pain in the ass ever since I've got that area. He wants 80, but he's really not a threat. She served the title of Placencia. Alright. So I'm thinking maybe after his truce, we might just take France from him, and then we'll be able to give it to one of our kids. Or at least get something down here. And that way I can give Aquitaine, because we're going to have to do something, because our vassal limits is like crazy close to being at max. I spent the entire day saying prayers in deep concentration. During the first hours I noticed nothing out of the ordinary, although at some point I lost track of time and entered a dreamlike state. There was nothing but the holy words passing through my lips, and they rang true as the sweetest music. See, can we do, oh yeah, we can't do any feasts because we're in seclusion. I think that's what we'll do next, is do the feast. I'm surprised I haven't gotten the pilgrimage one yet. I really want to do it. Nice. So we got the duchy now. 1,700 gold. That's insane. It sucks though now because this barbarian guy has that one county. So we're definitely going to get that. Yeah, outside, and he's Wallard, so it wouldn't even matter. But we were going to do it anyways because we already planned to do it. But that just goes with the whole thing of attacking offensively somebody of a different religion. So we got that. Let's see. We have to go to war against him though, but it's alright. he's in a truce with that. I mean, a non-aggression, but hold on a second. Oh yeah, damn it, I forgot about these guys. I raised them and then didn't even think about it. Alright, so they got looted. That was the guys right there, I think. Let's just go try to chase them. If not, we can't just raise these guys because they'll go without, what you call it? What is this? Valentian Templar Excommunication War. Grand Master of the Knights Templar. He's excommunicated. So Valencia, I guess, is the guy. That's Duke Guy. Yeah, alright. So, let's go ahead and start this war. They accepted King Hubbard of the East Francia as peace offer. Oh! Was he already East Francia? I thought he was Italy for some reason. Alright. He stopped again, so just have him go there. Alright, let's go ahead and start this war now. He's in 3 wars, so it shouldn't take much time at all. Press all claims. So yeah, we'll take that one too. That could be something, I guess. But then my kid would have to rule from there. It's kind of weird to Aquitaine and have this shit way over here. I guess it would make it good for him defensively, because if somebody tried to attack him, I mean, they'd have to sail there, pretty much. Yeah, we'll press all claims. I'll figure out what to do with it next. Alright, let's go ahead and, we don't need to raise everybody. We'll raise our vassal men, other than these guys, I guess. Let me see. We'll wait till they get down here, that way I don't have to worry about it. Alright, I bent over the Bible trying to make sense of it, especially cryptic passage when a faint tap on the door breaks my concentration. I call for my visitor to enter. To my surprise, little Monia Domia, pale face, peeks through the opening. Father, why are you hiding? I miss you. Alright, we shall read the Bible, lesson of the Bible, deed according to rule, St. Benedict. Delaying the progress. Yeah, we can't delay our progress. Alright, hold on, where are they going? They're going to Tarragona, so I'll go there. I patiently explained to Monia Doma that I am preoccupied with my holy duties and I would return to court once they were finished. She did not understand the importance of my seclusion, most likely, although my gentle words made sure she was not hurt. Alright, go get these guys, and then we can just raise up everyone now. Let's raise up the vassal men. We are going to need boats to get over there, so I guess that's enough to get all those guys if need be. I guess we'll put everybody that has boats on their boats. That way it's less people we gotta wait for. There's guys there, I think. I'm not sure. I don't think so. Alright, you don't have enough boats. What the hell? The boat's way up there. That's the king's boats. I don't know how he has boats if he has no, what you call it? I guess they're just vassal ones. Alright, these guys I guess can come meet there. We'll take you because I want your boat. We'll take your boats but leave you. You don't have any men. Alright, and I will just take the boat people. And go there, and then take everybody down here to there, other than the 244, and then these guys will stay there. Everybody on this half, I guess, will also go that way. Yeah. We'll just have them go over there too. Alright, you guys can come down here. That should be all. Alright. you guys are gonna go back up Navarra. We have a kid that needs focus. He's good at martial and spy master, or intrigue. He's good at diplomacy and stewardship, but 2 negatives. I guess we'll make, what's this kid gonna be good at? His looks like diplomacy for the most part. So yeah, we'll take him for diplomacy. Is there anybody that's good at diplomacy that's not terrible at learning? This guy's not bad, but he's Craven. Craven isn't gonna hurt you being diplomacy. This daughter here, I guess we can have. She's pretty good. Or our niece is also good. We'll go with her for him. And then for him, he's gonna take martial. See if we find anybody better than our martial capability that has decent learning. Our wife's pretty good. She's just gluttonous. Our other kingsman here is not that bad. I think we'll just keep him for now because our marshal's pretty good. Alright, that's good. We can create some titles, but what's the Duchy of Blois? It has this guy, this guy, this guy. None of them are under us, so it doesn't really matter. Capet. Alright, God's blessing upon thee, Cavicius Ordano. We are pleased with your progress. During the time you spent contemplative seclusion, you have taken a great step on the path to rule St. Benedict. I hereby declare your mission completed. Alright, so we have any currency here we can use for our one son? That's another thing, like it gives you this thing, it's like pretty much giving them like guaranteed good trait. Yeah, and teach them some virtue. So we got kind. That's good. Drop this intrigue a little, but it's alright. No problem. Alright. My wish to become a better Catholic has led me to the rule of St. Benedict. On the holy path, I've discovered the value of being true to myself as well as others. Once I would lie to hide any sin and shame, however, now I no longer feel I have anything to hide. So we've gained honest, which brings down our intrigue, which is non-existent. And, well, it really is now. But it's taking our diplomacy up. What is this? Seek treatment, yeah. We have gout, so we really need to take care of that so we don't die. Alright. How many men does he have? Where is his capital? Is that him? Yeah. 1,000 of those are hired. Your court physician, Azor, has come to you, offers treatment for your illness. He explains there are several different types of treatment he can offer. As long as you know what you're doing. We're not going to do crazy. My eyes widened when Azor let a goat into your chambers. The foul smell of its flatulence made you both cover your noses, but the physician pulled your hand away. Apologies, my lord, that is the treatment. He recommends deep breaths. Alright, so we actually got good out of that. So let's go ahead and put those guys together. Those guys together. Everybody's making their way. Who's this? Oh yeah, another thing I wanted to do. Since we have a decent amount of money, other than this girl being 27, we're gonna take her. But all these other people, we could banish them, but we're gonna mass convert everybody. So you're gonna, we have to wait till the war is over, I think. Or can we do it with prisoners? Let's see something. Yeah, we gotta wait. God damn it. I wasn't thinking. Alright, yeah. After we're done war, we're gonna mass convert all of them because we don't really need the money. Just because that's, you know, we're a Catholic, we want as many people to hear the word of God. So we're gonna take these guys, take these boats. Let's see if we split them in half. It's still not enough. Let's take 87. Why did I say 87? Alright, take the 87, split that in half. So we'll take this one out to see some. This one put together. Take these guys. We will lead. Then we have Roderico. He's a direct leader. He'll do the other ones. We'll play him, and that's good. Alright, he wants to ransom. Good. Boats. Bring the boat. Where's the port side at? Over here. Alright. And the other guys we will either bring there or keep them back. You guys go back there. We'll have that guy in the middle. Fernando. He is. Hold on, where are we at? Yeah, that's fine. Alright. 10,000 men. Could just roll off on them. I don't want them to be able to take the rest of it. They've only taken the one. They've got everything over here, though. We might have to wait. We're probably have to attack his land over here. Alright, peasant revolt is declared against. Oof, this kid doesn't have it good at all. He's got 5 wars right now. They all seem to be. Hold on, what's he want? They all seem to be conquest against him. He wants Corsica. Oh, Sardinia and Corsica war. Oh my god. That sucks bad. He has all these too. Shit. We're gonna lose. We're gonna end up. Man. We're gonna have to do this war against him pretty much because of the fact that he's gonna end up taking this. That's why we have to stop him from getting these. He's still gonna end up winning it though. Alright, so we got a new pope. Man, that really sucks. I didn't know he was taking the same thing. Alright, we need to take some of these boats off. 7 to that won't be enough. 9 won't either. That might be enough. Alright, yeah, it's gonna suck. It's gonna end this war because we're not gonna have we're not gonna be able to do anything with it due to the fact that he's trying for the same thing. It's at 83 now, and we can't take back those. He shouldn't get ticking war score if we take anything from that. During your wife's recent visit to Zeni Horrid, we had a great time discussing the similarities between our people. Suggest a non-aggression pact. You're in Kiev. You have no men. I guess. I mean, it's not going to do anything. Alright. Valoran of Ascalonite revolt against this girl, the Duchess, under our kinsman here. Okay. Alright. We need to do something about there's no way we can attack him, is what sucks. Does he have anything other than that guy's shit? Yeah, he's fighting him to take back that shit, so hopefully he can hold off. Maybe white peace. Is there any of these that got holding still not taken? I doubt it. You know, we're gonna have to go here, so I'm gonna send these guys over to there and just start taking some of that shit. That's his most accessible land, other than what touches us over here. He might. It's probably not going over here. Alright, so we took both of those. Let's go ahead and land in here. He has this too, I think. Yeah. So if they ever not hostile against each other, I can just wipe his men out. Can't raid him. That'd be pretty good. We'll just go this way with those guys. Favor to form an alliance. This guy's a pain in the dick, man. Like, honestly. Vassal levy's raised too long. Starting to be a problem. He's our marshal. Sucker. None of them are gonna have enough, enough of a chance to do anything. Let's go ahead and have these guys get off there. My niece has formed an alliance with the hideous guy. Why is he called the hideous guy? Because he's ugly. I guess that says it all. Alright, these guys we will take over here. Alright, we're going to end this here. Well, I'll just pick up right here where we left off. But so, till then, that thumbs up, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Later.